The mountains called to me sometime last year, so I had to go and see what they had to say. For over a year now, partially due to Red Dead Redemption 2, Wyoming's sweeping landscapes and stillness called to me, and luckily my friends felt the same, so we embarked on a journey together that became one of my favorite trips ever. The first day, we drove up through the ever-changing landscapes to Jackson Hole, set against the Grand Teton Mountains that made me feel as though I was dropped down into Middle Earth. It's the type of beauty that claims all language from you. All there's left to do is to stand in awe of the expansive, untouched nature before you. On our second day, we embarked on a journey through the Grand Teton National Park to get closer to the mountains that we couldn't stop marveling at, yet never felt quite within reach. We did it! My shoes are so dusty. Once our two friends arrived to Wyoming, we returned back to the mountains to admire the sunset blazing above us in a way we'll never truly forget. The following day, we rode horses for 2 hours together. During every trip growing up, I would horseback ride with my family, so I was excited to have a longer ride through the national park to admire the environment and enjoy the stillness around us. Today, we journeyed into Yellowstone National Park, a dream destination of mine as a national park nerd. Every stop at this park felt otherworldly, from the grand prismatic to the sweeping landscapes untouched by man. Bison roamed freely, and every car would stop to take in the sight of them, uniting us in a shared admiration of nature, no matter what language we speak. To make this even more worthwhile, we stayed the night in the park only for the power to go out park-wide, which led us to scream sing Wicked in the car as we charged our phones to prepare for the next day. The next morning, we said our goodbyes to Yellowstone and made our way up to Blackwater Creek Ranch, who graciously hosted us for the last leg of the trip. We are at the cabin. We're so excited to go around, explore everything, and to see the horses. Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner.
Lady. This cozy getaway, established in 1915, nestled between the Shoshone Mountains, offers the chance to stay in an authentic dude ranch where you can horseback ride, whitewater raft, visit Yellowstone, attend a rodeo, hike, practice archery and axe throwing, and make friends with the other guests. Did you know that the word dude was a term for a city slicker back then? Dude ranches were created to kind of roughen up these dudes and offer an authentic peek into the Western cowboy experience for guests all around America. And to end off the night as Swifties, we had to tune in to the iconic podcast episode that we've been anticipating all day. During our first full day at Blackwater Creek Ranch, we woke up bright and early to watch the daily horse wrangle where the wranglers moved the horses from their night pen to their day pen. We said hello to the horses, had a hearty breakfast, and got ready for our morning ride. I rode a sweet and chaotic boy named Fox for the first ride as we rode through the lush mountains that made me feel like we were on the set of Jurassic Park. Day 2 at Blackwater Creek Ranch was something I'll never forget. We couldn't resist waking up early again to see the horse wrangle before heading to the main cabin to grab some breakfast before our 6-hour horseback ride through the forest. Today, I rode a sweetheart named Dairy Queen as we rode up the quiet mountain with stunning views to have lunch at the Blackwater Firefighters Memorial made to honor those lost in the Blackwater Fire of 1937. There, we let our horses rest, chatted together, I took a little nap there, and we all relaxed before returning down the mountain, which had gorgeous views that took all of our breaths away. This was the ride of a lifetime. I've never ridden a horse for this long, and my knees may have paid the price by the end of it, but I'll really never forget riding through these mountains all day with my friends and the other very lovely guests on the ranch. Our final day at Blackwater Creek Ranch might have been my favorite. I woke up a bit later, grabbed myself some coffee to have in front of our cabin, and fed Dairy Queen some carrots before our final ride up the mountain. You're biting my finger. There you go. Oh, sweetie. There was a heavy silence during this ride as we tried to soak in these final moments before we all went our separate ways. I always dread the feeling of an experience becoming memory, so I tried to imprint every single detail of this last ride in my mind. Top of the mountain, Justin, one of the wranglers, prepared us a delicious breakfast that we had together around the campfire. We enjoyed the sweeping views one final time before we rode back down the mountain to say our goodbyes to each other. One thing I wanted to do was keep a horseshoe from the ranch to remember my time there, and one of the wranglers kindly gifted me one that I'll cherish forever. As soon as we drove out of the ranch, my friends and I actually cried because it was truly one of the best trips ever. As Lynn Downey said in her nonfiction American Dude Ranch, "On the ranch, strangers become friends, and some friends become family. Hospitality is not a theory or a business practice. It is a way of life, and has been since the Eaton brothers set out their first guest book in 1882. And that's exactly what it felt like to stay for a few days at Blackwater Creek Ranch. I'm so thankful to them for hosting us and giving us the best experience possible. The ride back to the airport was bittersweet but full of happiness because we all knew this trip left an imprint on our hearts and would never be forgotten."